This right here today is some cold game for you. For for those people out here wanting to chase their dreams, who they got things in their life they want to accomplish, right? And they waiting on the right moment. They waiting to get some support, waiting for the right day, waiting for something, waiting for that day in the future where things are gonna line up perfectly, right? So you can make it happen. But let me tell you, 99.9% of the time, nobody cares about your dreams. Time is just going by, and you have to act now. Let me say that one more time. 99.9% of the time, nobody cares about your dreams. You have to act on them and make them happen. Most of the time, the people closest around you will not help you. Nobody was going to put money up for you. Nobody's going to raise the money for you to invest in it. Nobody's going to take it seriously. Your closest friends won't give a shit. Your family members will be confused. You'll be disappointed with the reactions you get from the people that you care about. 99.9% of the time. Most of us haven't had the support that we need in our family. We've been told to go right through the system. You go to school, you get a job, you work, etc. Eventually you pass away, never really learning or accomplishing anything that you really wanted to accomplish. Just making sure that your bills are paid and that you stay out of trouble, quote unquote. Most of the attention you're going to get from the things that you want to accomplish will come from people you don't even know yet. And let's mention the fact that we live in a system where they don't want you to help people. And if you come out here talking about you're going to help people, you'll become a snack 99% of the time. Because people in this system take advantage of good people. I'm not saying you can't help people. I'm saying that you have to be in charge of your life and your business and your dreams. Nobody's going to do it for you. The more you give up to everybody else, the less things will look like your dreams and they'll look like somebody else's. Most people are not even real. They do not have time to help you accomplish things. Yeah, maybe if you get in some trouble, you need something, people will bail you out or help you a little bit, but only that goes for so long until people get sick of you. If you get locked up, people will forget about you. If you get killed, you'll have, people will mourn you for a little while. The people closest to you will always miss you, but people will move on with their lives. You'll be forgotten. So as we sit here and you think about that dream that you want to accomplish and you think about all the BS that you'll have to go through, all the things that you don't want to do, just remember that you have to do it. I need you to do it. For me, do it for me. Do it for yourself, man. You have to make a life for yourself. You don't want to be making money in some career that you don't want to have. Now you gotta work because you gotta pay the bills. You got all this debt. You got the car note. You got the house. You got all these bills. You might have some kids, a family. Now you stuck because you never decided to chase your dreams when it was time. And so now you about to have some type of mental breakdown or crisis or some bullshit going on, acting weird, irritability, general irritability about not chasing your dreams every day. Everybody might not know why you mad, but man, deep in your heart, what you not doing, that you're not chasing your dream, that you're not doing what you know that you're supposed to do. So I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, and you should do what you're supposed to do. And people will call you crazy. People will cause arguments. People will distract you. People will tell you don't get it. But people will tell you that they don't get it. They don't get why you want to do what you want to do. What's the point? Why? You got to leave those people behind. And I'm not saying, I mean mentally leave them behind. Don't let them get in your headspace. Don't let the opinions matter to you. You got to live your life. Most people aren't doing shit. Most people, they go to school, they get some job, they work, they show up every day, they follow the rules. I don't even know if they think outside the box, but based off what people talking about, they're not thinking outside the box. They're looking at whatever screen, whether it's the television, social media. That's where they get their news. That's who tells them who's good, who's doing good, who's doing bad, who's donating, who should we be happy about, who should we be mad about. People don't really have an opinion about you. Yeah, they might mention it, but people don't really care. But every time you mention your dream and somebody says some side comment, it hurts, right? Oh, maybe I don't need to do this. Maybe I just need to go work for the rest of my life, right? What's the point? But you got to build it from the ground up. You see that first day, those first couple weeks, you might not even understand what you're doing or why you're doing it. But you must stick with it. You must come back every day. Just like going to the gym. Just like anything else, you build it up. You body build. You build your whole business. You build your dream from the ground up. And you know what? It'll feel good. It'll feel good. You might not be happy. You might not be walking around with a smile on your face. You might be tired as shit. You might forget about a few people. Other things will suffer, of course. Time is time, man. Things don't just take care of themselves. You have to take care of them. But I'm telling you that it will provide a certain energy and a calmness in your system to know that you're accomplishing and you're attempting to accomplish the things you want. Just be careful and do your research about the fields that you're going in, and don't become a snack, walking in there with a big smile on your face, thinking everything's all good, thinking somebody's ready to help you. Just imagine that, man. Be careful about the ideas you actually share about people. If you know you got a good idea, people will steal those ideas, man. I've been there. People are not creative, man. You have a gift. You can think outside the box. You understand what's going on in the world, and you understand where you can fit in. But your loneliness comes in and your hesitancy comes in because you look around and other people aren't like you, but the world needs what you have. And so I'm asking you to go forward in your life and to do yourself a favor and do us all a favor and realize that nobody's going to care about you the way that you care about yourself, and that you can care about yourself and that you should. A lot of people, they call that selfish, or they say you got an ego, right? Because you're looking out for yourself. Most people don't have any ego. Look how broken down people are, walking around, obeying, wearing masks of shame, blindly following the rules. Of course, yeah, sometimes you got to throw on the mask, man. I know what happens, but are you afraid? Have you done your research? Because the fear is being pumped out no matter what. Whether it's scared to start a business, scared to approach a female, scared to take that chance, scared to be called out, scared to be called crazy. You should strive for that, man, because it's not that bad. It's once you go out there and you step out on your own and you stand on your own too, your legs get stronger. Every time you stand up for yourself, you gain more power. Every time you stand up for the truth, you gain more power. Don't let these people lie to you, man. This is why we all so broken down, because we live with so little truth. So you need to follow your truth. And remember that 99.9% of the people are not doing that. But you can't afford to live this life that you have and not figure some things out. Not be able to support yourself. Not be able to spend your time on yourself and your family. Not be able to start your own business and see what it means to build your own thing from the ground up. To have some dignity. To have some property. To have something to call your own. Some people walk in your house and on your property and tell them to get the fuck off. You might even have a firearm on you, because that's your right, because you own that. That's what we should be striving for, all of us. And then when we attain that, we can make some decisions for ourselves. Understand that most of us are in a difficult position. We clearly live in a system that does not want us to succeed. Maybe one or two people can slip through the cracks, right? If people start getting organized, they start calling you some type of hate organization, et cetera, right? They try to polarize you. Even if you out here, doesn't matter what you do, man. They'll say anything about you. It doesn't matter. You have to know who you are in your heart. They'll say everything about you. And so I just wanted to get in here today and just say, you need to get on your dreams. Stop smoking that weed. Stop rolling up. Stop procrastinating. You ain't gonna get shit done. Be good to yourself. Remember, people will call you crazy. Revel in that. Live in your truth. As long as you ain't hurting people and being violent and being crazy, do what you gotta do, man. Figure out how you're gonna support yourself. Don't sell yourself short. I did that for so many years of my life, man. And now here I am. It feels good. I've accomplished a lot of things for myself. And only once I stepped out on my own as a man that I feel complete, truly complete. And now I get online and tell other men that's what we need to do because nobody else is saying that. So take that with you, digest it, chase your dreams, and remember, and you know, it's a great story, like, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do for yourself and for the people around you. And don't think about that you're doing it for them, but when you level yourself up and you get better, the people around you will always benefit. And they may not be directly helping you. No need to be mad at them, man. Just be stern, be serious about what you're doing. After a while, when they see that you're serious, people will start to realize that that's you. But people always try to paint you in that box. Oh, nah, man. Yeah, I know who you are. I know you. You're not going to do that. How do people know you, man? Nobody asking questions about your life and the things that you like, the things that you into. Who really cares? You know, maybe that one loved one that you got. But who really even knows anything about you to be making judgments? Most of the secrets that you got are in your head, maybe in your journal or something. You got to step out on your own and make shit happen. You're intelligent. You'll figure it out. Trust me. Read some books, read some articles, use some common sense. You're doing things, you're making mistakes, you're cleaning it up, figuring out what you like, coming out with stuff. Don't be afraid to release things, even if you don't feel like they are complete, man, because it's going to continue to motivate you to improve on what you're doing and what your craft is. Like I said, most people aren't doing nothing every day, man. They go to work, they come home, they eat, they go to sleep, watch some TV. All you need is an hour or two just to devote to what you're doing every night. Just say, you know what, I'm going to take it into the room real quick. I'm going to do my thing. And I'm going to come back out. And then I'm going to look back in a couple months and I'm going to have something built. And let me tell you, those couple of months will fly by. And you'll be a completely different person. You'll be walking different, talking different. Skin looking clear, looking healthy, making healthy decisions. Because you're securing yourself. And people will begin... And then that's crazy because the same people that you're always going to have haters, man, because they're not going to believe that you can accomplish it. And then the whole time when you're doing what you're doing, they'll be waiting for you to fall, to fail. But that's not what you do. That's not what we're about because we're sustainable. We think a step ahead. We don't get involved in things where we get compromised. And we make sure we rely on ourselves and not other people with our money, with our faith. Everything must come through you, man. Trust in the Most High and in the creation to have your back. We are immortals. We live forever. We shall live again. There's no need to be afraid. They play it on you all the time like something's going to happen to you, like you could pass away. Nobody here knows exactly what happens after you pass. We have some books. We have ancient knowledge. Taking some psychedelics. We've been to the other side. But most of all, what you learn is nothing's more precious than the moment. Don't waste your moment. And you're going to accomplish what you want, man. But why waste more time? You are ready now. Trust me. You'll figure it out. You'll do it. Do it for me.